So the second item that you want to discuss is a retrieval of information from uh, Web of Science. Web of Science is our university is having access to Web of Science also. So here also you can create a string, like say in the term in the field. The field can be search field can be selected as a title. One second. So in the title field is here. Then so the previous term can be say COVID 19. I'm searching for COVID-19. So you will get a lot of results. Just like the articles that is listed in PubMed. See, you can see that it was 1,66,000. Whereas in Web of Science, it's only 96,311. Because the Web of Science enlists only the review articles, early access articles, or journal articles were listed here. Whereas in the case of the PubMed, we have various clinical reports or clinical trials, books and documents, and other review articles, etc., which will contribute to the higher number of citation or records that is available in the PubMed. But Web of Science is basically more dependent on the articles and review articles or the original journal articles, and even the impact factor, the actual term impact factor of a journal or an article, that is created by the Web of Science based on the original articles only, not with the case reports or books or reviews, etc. Were not even reviews are considered, but the other forms of the reviews were not generally included in calculation of the impact factor by the Web of Science. So Web of Science is a database, and in that case you can see how much articles were listed here. Here also you have a filtering option. Say more than 8,000 were review articles, and some of them were early access articles, and some of them were open access articles. And even you can use different filters like publication year, based on the publication year, or articles, letters, editorial materials, review articles. So different categories are there, and even you can subject wise or journal wise you can filter. Other filtrations are there. Institute affiliation wise filters are there. A lot of different filters are available for Web of Science to filter your result and access the required articles. So Web of Science also provides a marked list. If you have an account created, a free account created in Web of Science, you can mark the interested articles. So for example, if you select the entire list or at least some of them, and if you click on add to mark list, that will be saved in your marked list option here. But for that you need to create an account and create and log into that site. So later on when you visit, the marked articles will be available, or the selected articles of interest will be available in the marked list of the Web of Science. So this is how you perform a simple query search in the Web of Science. Now, there is another option, just like that of the PubMed, we have advanced search option here. So the query that is available in Web of Science, that option is, this is an example, and I will show you how it is done. So you can again create a query string, something like this. So TI includes title, or anywhere in the text or keywords, then that can be TS. So TS will give you more citations or more hits, because it will not specifically look on the title, it may look on abstract or some other keyword list if it is S. But if you specifically give TI, it will look in the title, and that is mentioned here. You can see there is a query option, advanced option, query preview. So I am giving here the term that is copied, and again once again I will explain here. This is the term tuberculosis and MDR, PR, or drug resistant or multi-drug resistant, or all these terms were searched in combination by this Boolean string. So you can click on this one, and oh sorry, it is not, should not be given here, it should be given in the box below box. Okay, now you can click on search. So you have 93 articles related with this particular keyword. So likewise, you can create any combination of the keywords. For example, if you have, if you want to identify the effect of, say, COVID or say a particular drug on COVID-19, then you can give that two terms in combination. So here the term tuberculosis is a one key term, and then MDR or its alternative terms like multi-drug resistant or multi-hyphen resistant, these are alternatively used by different authors. Okay, so tuberculosis and drug resistance is your concern in that case, and there are two different drugs were also mentioned. So here we have three different factors that needs to be addressed. One is the tuberculosis or the disease. The second term is the drug resistance or multi-drug resistance or drug resistance, which can be denoted with the MDR or the alternative key terms like drug resistant or drug hyphen resistant or multi-drug resistant or multi-hyphen drug resistant. So the different terms can be used by the authors to indicate drug resistance. So that should be the second part of that. So the first part is the disease, and the second part is the terms that is covering the different forms of drug resistance, and the third part is again connected by and sign, and this includes the possible drugs that can be tested. So or the drugs of interest. So in that way, you can create a combination of the keywords that can be given to the query box, which will be applied, and that result will be listed here. So once the list is here, and if you are performing some systematic review or something else, then you are required to download the entire articles. For example, say maybe it is 93, it is a short list. Sometimes it may be 1,000 or 2,000 articles will be simultaneously listed. If your key term, for example, say the term, I am removing a part of that. I am removing the drug, name of the drug. Again, I am searching it. So in that case, you have 2,542 because we reduce the stringency. One of the terms were removed. The name of the drug is excluded from that list. So now you have 2,000 and something. So you can select on all these articles and you can export. And there are different options like plain text or RIS or BibTeX. These are all different formats that can be used for exporting the citations to the concerned bibliography software. So the RIS format or plain text file, both will be sufficient, or any of them will be sufficient for exporting the citation to any reference management software. So right now I am just selecting plain text, and it will ask you the list of the all records on the page. It's only 50. So since we have say 2,500 articles at a time, it will allow you only 1,000 articles or 1,000 records to be downloaded. So I will first of all I will give 1 to 1,000. Then if you want some bibliometric analysis or statistical analysis to be done, you need the full record. Then you will click on export. So that article or that will be saved. So the articles will be saved. So it's already saved in the list. So now again you have to export the remaining portion, for which again you will click on plain text. And now you will start with the 1,000, 1,001 to 2,000. So remaining, and then you can select the full record and export. So again that will be downloaded. Okay. And again I'll select another one also. I'm just downloading a 50 records because if you want to test to upload, I'm just 2,500 and sorry, 2001 to a short list of 2050. Another record I'm downloading. Okay, now it is saved. So I have downloaded various records. This can be copied and So I'm just moving these records into a folder that is created for further usage. So this reference is actually 50 numbers, and this reference is 1 to 1000. This reference is 1001 to 2000. Okay, so we have downloaded that reference now. So this is how you will download the results from the Web of Science. Now there are different softwares. So once you downloaded the references from such databases, then you can import them into a bibliography management software.